You just played League of Legends for the last 8 hours of your life. You end the night going from Silver 3 to Silver 2. You have to go to bed. It's 3 in the morning and you have to wake up at 7:30 so you can get ready for work. How do you feel as that game is coming to an end? Do you feel an impending doom knowing that you're gonna have to go to bed and barely get any sleep and then go to work? Do you feel maybe you should just play one more to continue the feeling of happiness before it all ends? Do you think things like, I wish I could just play the game more, or I'm mad I just spent 8 hours playing this game? Or do you think stuff like, I wish I didn't have a job so I could play this game more? If you have any of those feelings, those are not happy feelings, correct? My name's Izuku, and the topic for today is happiness. Be sure to drop a like if you get any type of value, only if you get any type of value, but let's get right into this, alright guys? Do you generally feel sad after you just played 8 hours of video games, like when you log off? Do you ever feel happy when that game comes to an end and then you log off for the night and then go to bed? Do you feel happiness when it's 1 in the morning and you're scrolling on TikTok and you say, I'm gonna just watch a couple more? And then after you watch a couple more, you're like, maybe I'll just watch a couple more. And then that goes on for 20 minutes and then now you have to go to bed because it's like 1:50 in the morning. Or if you're dieting and then you go and eat that brownie, wouldn't you feel sad after, even though you sacrificed it for some good pleasure? It's the same thing for a topic that I don't even talk about on this channel, but like for fapping as well. That would generally release a lot of dopamine, but how come you would generally feel sad and shameful after and regretful of your actions? When you take that substance you're not supposed to be taking, when that substance gets out of your system, don't you just feel left like empty, sad, and depressed? Generally, the sad feeling comes from when you try to chase a positive feeling. I would generally feel sad when I was first starting my diet in 7th to 8th grade. I spoke about it on this channel a little bit. In 7th to 8th grade, before I even discovered weed, I was having issues with like binge eating. It would be like 12 at night. I knew my parents were asleep, so I would wander all the way into the fucking kitchen, and then I would sit there and like be counting the chips that I was eating, because like the chip bag would be like, oh, you can eat 11 or like 13 and that's 150 calories. I'd be sitting there be like, okay, I'm gonna have 11 chips, eat the 11 chips, and then my fat ass would want to chase that feeling more because I was like, that was only 11 chips. That wasn't even worth it, you know. I go ahead, just eat 11 more. Boom, now I'm at 300 calories. At the time, I was trying to stay under 1,200, but imagine you're ending your day off and then you're adding an extra 300 calories on out of nowhere, and that would usually put me over my goal. And then, you know, 22 chips would turn to 33, that's 450 calories. Like, you guys get it. I would just binge eat, and I was sacrificing my future self for that good pleasure, you know. I would feel shitty later on, even though I would feel good in the moment eating those chips. Later on, I'd be like, fuck, man, I just fucked up my diet. I didn't hit my calorie goal. I went over. You guys get it, you know? How do you guys feel after working a 10 to 12 hour shift, if you ever worked that in your life? Do you leave the job thinking, fuck, man, I shouldn't have worked that 10 to 12 hours. I'm so sad I just did that. Have you ever felt that way? Whenever I finish a 10 to 12 hour shift, I go home happy. I go home singing, bro. I'm all like, I'm looking singing. I'm like, freedom, freedom. And I go to bed happy that night because I know that at least the paycheck is going to be good. I did what I needed to do to keep my bills ahead, and I did some hard work, and it makes me a better man. So that's why it makes me happy. I've never worked like a 12-hour shift and then been like, fuck, I shouldn't have felt a feeling of depression because that I worked that 12-hour shift. You know, if you just hit like 9 PRs on the Strong app and you're leaving the gym, your muscles are hurting, you're sore as fuck, you're all like, would you think to yourself, man, I shouldn't have hit those PRs today, man, this sucks, bro, as you're walking out of the gym? Or would you be like, fuck yeah, I did that hard shit, this sucks right now, man, I need to go home, get some Epsom salt, or like put some ice on this, but like, damn, bro, I hit it hard today? Like, is that not what you would feel? You would feel like a feeling of happiness. Would you leave the gym feeling a genuine feeling of depression? You would typically feel happy after hitting a bunch of PRs on the gym. Even if your muscles were sore, you could barely walk out of the gym because you just killed your leg day, you know. It's doing the hard stuff that's going to make you happy. A lot of you guys are choosing to feel good now. Like, you guys are choosing to eat the brownie now. And what does that result in? It's gonna make you regretful later. Like that brownie, when I was on my diet, if I ate a brownie when I was on my diet, I would feel good in the moment, but that brownie had the power to like literally minutes later make me feel sad, regretful, just horrible for like my actions. So a lot of you guys have been eating the brownie, and a lot of you guys have been doing this to yourself, compounding over years. You know, I said I could be on a diet, be doing good, eat one brownie, it could fuck up the day just like that in just minutes. You guys will eat the brownie, feel bad, and then eat the brownie like again to like feel better. And you will repeat that cycle for years upon months. And then you wonder why you actually feel like genuine actual depression, like literal depression. Same thing goes for video games, it goes for drugs, it goes for porn addictions. A lot of you guys will do the bad thing, feel bad about it, and then do it again just to make yourself feel better. There was a point in time where I literally couldn't, me and the boys would sit there in Discord and we could not even play any video games because we played video games for like 4 years prior. Every single game that was ever out, we played it together. We've been on Discord every single day, and we would just sit there burnt out. And we're wondering like, why are we not having fun? Because you play the game and then when you get off, you feel depressed, right? We would keep trying to bring ourselves up until the point where we can't get up anymore off the video game. It could happen in any part of your life, you know, whether that be for porn, video games, your weed addiction, diet, anything about that, you know? And even nowadays, I play video games maybe like once or twice a week for a couple hours out of the day if I have some free time. I know I shouldn't be, but I could still sit down and enjoy the video games. A lot of my friends, they'll sit there bored in Discord because they've been on it all day and they still haven't taken a break. It's crazy to think that I could just enjoy life because of the hard work, you know? Actually going out there and doing the hard stuff would make me enjoy life more as compared to sitting down and trying to have a good night, you know, sitting down playing video games and having a cold one with the boys. That was making me sad. Just crazy to think that the hard stuff leads to happiness, you know? So we've been going on for a while now. I don't want to waste anybody's time. I just want to make sure that you guys are doing the hard stuff that's going to make you happier in the end, instead of doing what feels good now so you can be regretful later. If you got any value out of this video, please drop a like so others could see it. If you want to talk to me, join my Discord. Good place to reach out to me. And if you want to see what I'm up to with my business, go check it out. Link will be in the description at Natural Men's Care. Other than that, guys, stay productive and peace out. Also thought I'd try to get some sunlight in the camera shot. Let me know if you want me to go back to the old setup. This is kind of annoying for me because, you know, I got the sun in my eyes. But let me know in the comments. I'm listening to all of you guys, and I hope you guys stay productive today. Peace out.